Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. 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 Jaya Jaya Ram. Jaya Jaya Ram. Om Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha. Om Shri Ramachandraya Namaha. Atulita Baladhamam Hemashailaabhadeham Danujavana Krishanum Jnaninamagraganyam Sakala Gunanidhanam Vanaranamadhisham Raghupati Priya Bhaktam Vatajatan Namami. Raghupati Priya Bhaktam Vatajatan Namami. Om Shri Hanumate Namaha. Om Dhyayami Chinmayanandam Gurudevam Mahamatim Prema Purnam Kriyashilam Sada Lokahite Ratam Kripalum Sundarakaram Samartham Satyadarshinam Vacha Tattva Prakashinya Shoka Moha Vinashinam. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Namah Shri Tulsi Dasa Sadvarishtaya Dhimate Puritam Hridayam Yena Rama Premamrite Name. Om Shri Tulsi Dasaya Namaha. Hari Om, a very warm welcome to this fresh series of Tulsi Ramayan. We have seen in the last series, during the last day session, Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra ji and Sita ji are very beautifully sleeping, peacefully sleeping in, or rather on, the kusha grass, very beautifully covered with soft leaves. And Lakshmanji, as a security guard, is ready in Veerasan. Nishadaraja Guha, he deputes one of his most trusted and very, very good soldiers at all places above the tree, and behind the rock, above the rock also, and some the land, other places. He deputes them and say and tell them, be careful, be alert, vigilant, all that he said. And he also came and sat next to Lakshmanji with his bow and arrow ready. The night is quiet. There are no disturbances except for the movement of the leaves and the breeze passing through. Nishad Raja looks at Bhagavan Sri Ramchandraji Nihari, and he is filled with distress. He is filled with pain. Such a great person, who should be enjoying life at this young age, just after marriage, and he must be sleeping on cushioned beds. And so sad that he is sleeping on kusha grass. What a pity, etc. He expresses his concern, his pain, his suffering to Lakshmanji. Lakshmanji now speaks. What you and I know of Lakshmanji until now is a great sevak, no doubt, but he is very, very strong and very much attached to Rama, and he will do anything for the sake of Rama, and a very angry man otherwise, etc. we know. Very many times we fail to see the other side of a person, even in our common life. A person may look very angry, a person may throw tantrums, etc. But at the same time, the heart can be so soft. Here we see in this portion how Lakshmanji not only is a karma yogi in himself, he is not only a bhakta in himself with ultimate devotion, unwavering surrender at the feet of Bhagavan Sri Ramchandraji, but the most important part which many don't know is the intellectual part of Lakshmanji, which is, beautifully drowned in knowledge of the Supreme, and that he sees in Bhagavan Sri Ramchandraji. Being devoted, being emotionally one at the feet of Ramchandraji is one thing, but at the same time, having the true knowledge of who Ramchandraji is another thing. Now we will see the intellectual phase, the personality with absolute knowledge, which he expresses now to Guha. And this expression of Lakshmanji towards Guha is also called as a teaching. And therefore, it is called Lakshmana Gita. The word Gita refers to spiritual teaching. Otherwise, we know Gita as Geetam, some song, etc. But actual meaning of Gita is spiritual teaching of the highest knowledge. We will see. And interestingly, you will find how deep it is, but how beautifully it is said. We will see from Bole Lakhana. This is after the 91st Doha. We have already seen two lines. Bhai Dinakarakula Bitapa Kuthari Kumati ki Nizaba Biswa Dukhari. Nishad Raja was cursing as though, scolding as though, the Kaikeyi, because of whom that glorious Ramchandraji of the Raghukula, of the solar dynasty, had to come and sleep on the kusha grass, on the ground. Bhayav Bishadu Nishadahi Bhari Ramasiya Mahisayana Nihari. When he saw Nihari, when he saw them sleeping on the floor, he was so distressed. And now comes Lakshmanji's beautiful teaching. We will see. It is called as Lakshmana Gita. बोले लखन मधुर मृदुबानी ज्ञान विराग भगति रससानी काहुन को सुख दुख कर दाता निज कृत कर्म भोग सबु भ्राता जोग वियोग भोग बल मंदा हित अनहित मध्यम भ्रम फंदा जनमु मरनु जह लगी जग जालू संपति विपति करमु अरुकालू धरनी धामु धनुपुर परिवारू सरगु नरकु जह लगी व्यवहारू देखिय सुनिय गुनिय मन माही मोह मूल परमारथु नाही सपने होई भिकारी नृपु रंकुनाकपति होई जागे लाभुन हानि कछु तिमि प्रपंच जिय जोई सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। बोले लखन मधुर मृदुबानी लखन बोले लखन Lakshmana बोले he spoke. How did he speak? Madhura mridu bani. Madhura sweet, mridu soft, gentle, bani words. First of all, the place is very silent. Bhagavan Shri Ramchandra ji and Sita ji are sleeping peacefully. Therefore, any little sound can disturb. Therefore, he spoke Mridu Bani. Very, very softly he spoke to Guha to that extent that he alone can listen. And how did he speak? Madhura. Very sweet words. When we say sweet words, see, normally even in world also people talk sweetly. Oh, Swamiji, your talk was so good and so many jokes. Wow, 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 wow. Wonderful, wonderful. It was a pleasant evening for all of us. Ask them, what did I speak? You spoke about Ramayan, Swamiji. And ask them after a week, he spoke, I think some Bhagavatam or something he spoke. Why? They have not listened to it carefully. But then when they come in front of us, oh, Swamiji, so beautiful it was, so wonderful it was. Now also, how many people, my God, they don't watch Ramayan, the talk they don't watch. But in case I call them or in case they had to call me, oh, Swamiji, so beautiful, your talk was so wonderful. They never listen to. Such words which are not true, which are not truthful, and words which are only to please others. For some fringe benefits maybe. The child also tells me, oh mommy, you're so looking so beautiful. When the child says, mother feels very happy. And then, can you give me one chocolate? Think. Children also know how to speak these days. Mother, She is no different. She also says, "Wow, my God, you are so looking. You are looking very smart today. You have combed your hair very well." "Oh, really, Mummy? Thank you very much. Please, then the mother says, "Go and get me one glass of water." To get one glass of water, she had to tell him that he is looking. He may be looking beautiful. He may be looking very, very handsome or something like that. But that beautiful, that words told was for a different reason. Therefore, such words which are beautifully told but does not mean anything and for some gain, fringe benefits, they are not called as Madhura. Please remember. Swamiji, does it mean we should not speak any Madhura? No. Speak softly, speak beautifully. But let it not be injected with some selfish desire. 1. 2. In this context, where Lakshmanji speaks Madhura Mridubani, it means all the knowledge that is given, knowledge of the scriptures are Madhura, are beautiful. Why is it so? Because it reveals Jnana, Viraga, Bhagati, Rasasani. It is dipped in what? In the nectar, rasa of knowledge, wisdom. Viraga, jnana, knowledge. Viraga, vairagya, meaning what? No expectation, no personal agenda, no selfish desire, total dispassion. Knowledge, dispassion, and bhagati, devotion. The words which are expressed with full devotion towards Bhagavan, dispassion towards the everything and anything other than Bhagavan, we may say, the worldly life, and knowledge of the Supreme. These three categories alone can be called as Madhura Bani. Only they can be so sweet. And very interestingly, Bhaja Govindam. Govindam Bhaja Mudhamate. When it says Mudhamate, that Mudhamate is sweet. Why? That is a wake-up call for you and me. Hey Mudhamate, Govindam Bhaja. Out of love, think. Acharya Shankara, when he writes Bhaja Govindam, out of love towards you and me, he says, hey Mudhamate. How many people, even parents, scold us. You fellow, stupid fellow. But it is sweet. Why? It is meant for my upliftment. It is meant for my good. Some people say, you pagal. Pagal means foolish. But that pagal is also sweet because it is a word to wake you up towards the higher. Anything that wakes you up towards the higher, which directs you towards the higher, whether it is Mudhamate, whether it is Pagal, whether it is Hucha of Kannada or Paityakaran in Tamil, whatever it is, they are all sweet when it is meant for waking you from ignorance and directing you towards the knowledge. Therefore, Madhura Mridu Bani, what is that? Drenched in nectar of Jnana, Vairagya, Bhakti. How wonderful. And then comes the next couplet, beautiful, most famous Chaupai, oft quoted in the circles of Ramakatha. Kahu na kovu sukha dukha karadata, Nija krita karama bhoga sabu bhrata. Lakshmanji says, hey bhrata, oh brother, naturally, When Ramchandra ji has accepted him as Sakha, Lakshman ji calling him Brata is no wrong. Even normally say, hey, Hare Bhaiya, ye karo, Hare Bhaiya, wo de do. Anna, idu kodi Anna, Anna, adin kodi Anna, Anna, do Anna, Anna, Anna. Even in Tamil Bhasha, Anna, meaning what? Brother. Brother does not always mean that they have to be only blood relationship, but out of love, out of care, out of some concern, we see brother. But here, Ramchandra ji has called him Sakha, therefore Lakshman ji takes him to be his own brother and says, Bhrata, now the actual knowledge starts. Please be very attentive. No one, kahuna, kovu, whoever it may be, sukha, dukha, karadata. Now please be very attentive. He says, no one can be the source of your happiness or sorrow. Because of you, I am so happy. Without you, I will not even live. All these dialogues, I tell you, terrible dialogues with everyone. How can I survive without my husband? You Rama, without my husband, how can I survive? Husband is fighting for life in the hospital on the bed, ICU, and she cries here. Husband passed away. Within 1 month, you can see they are out in the world like normal, every one with all jewelry, thing like that, and they are normal. Probably they are more happier. He was troubling her, probably. Think. All these are dialogues. Dialogues meaning what? Convenient expression for personal gain. Think. Lakshmanji says, Sukha dukha karadata kahuna kovu. Nobody can make you happy. Nobody can bring pain. Why? Nijakrita karama bhoga sab bhrata. Hey brata, oh my brother, nijakrita karama bhoga. You are enjoying the results of your own karma. This is true. The happiness which we are experiencing is decided by me, not by a third person. If I want to be happy, I will be happy. If I am sorrowful, that means I have decided to be sorrowful. External factors cannot decide my own happiness or sorrow, please. This is true. Why? It belongs to my mind. When Gita says, Sukha dukkhe same kritva labha labhau jaya jayo tato yuddha yujyasva. You work in the world. Don't worry about anything. I function with a clarity. What? None of the external factors can decide my happiness or my sorrow. Impossible. I decide and I alone decide. This is called Atma Bala, Atma Vishwasa, Dridha Nishchaya. What? My joy and sorrow, the world cannot decide. And then he says, Nijakrita karma bhoga. My own karma decides my joy or my sorrow. We will go about it a little more slowly. Many things will be revealed. Now, in this particular case, Rama is actually the one who is aggrieved, isn't it? But Rama is happy. Think. Rama is extremely happy. Why? When he was said, you have to go to forest. Oh, really? Wow, I am going to meet lot of rishis and sadhaks and all of them, and I am going to gain great knowledge from them. Beautiful, wonderful, thank you. And he left. He was happy. Think. All others were sorrow, maybe except Kaikeyi temporarily. Is it not? But Rama was very happy. In fact, Ramchandra should have cried, "Oh, I was to get the Yuvraj, but how can you do this? I can't accept." He did not say anything. He said, "Is it wonderful?" He took it in a positive way. Therefore, the positivity in it brought happiness. It was decided by whom? Nobody else. Think. Nija krita karma bhoga. We enjoy our own fruits of actions. Think. There are two types of joys. In fact, let me just bring this into picture. One is the objective joy. The another one is the subjective joy. Please be very, very, very clear about these two. Objective joy is that by which I depend upon objects and people and surroundings and situations of the world to be happy, or rather to become happy, to be more precise. Subjective joy is that by which I am happiness. It is called as be attitude, where I am happiness itself, therefore I refuse to become unhappy. Gurudev, Parampuja Gurudev Swami Chinmayanji often used to tell, in all his talks you can find this sentence, refuse to become unhappy. What remains? You are always happy. Think. Happiness of that category is called subjective joy. I am happiness. Becoming happy can lead you in a very short time to become sad. Therefore, we need to grow over this particular factor called becoming and being happy because I am Ananda Swarupa. This one has to develop. This confidence one must have. External factors, they dare not come anywhere near me. Why? I am happiness. And happiness can never become sorrowful or sad. Sadness always remains crying only. And we have some people all the time cribbing, all the time crying, all the time finding fault, all the time pointing at others, all the time blaming. They have become one big box of total sadness of the world packed into there. And then, oh, Swamiji, Bhagavan is so bad. My fate is like that. Bhagavan had no other business. Go on manufacturing, writing. What is that? Total tragedy. Suffer. How can you call such a zone as Bhagavan? If he is Bhagavan, he cannot do that. Is it not? Therefore, being happy is subjective joy. Becoming happy is objective joy, which will be so temporary. Even before you realize that there is joy, it goes away. Like our Vande Bharat trains. You keep watching from the platform, you watch Vande Bharat train, Vande Bharat, gone. That is the speed. What to talk of Japanese bullet trains. Think. Therefore, let us focus on the subjective joy. One will be very happy, and this is what is the nature of Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra Ji. Now see, Joga Biyoga Bhoga Bala Manda Hita Anahita Madhyama Brahma Phanda. Yoga means what? Yoga. Yoga is what? Coming into contact with, merging, associating, achieving. These are all yoga. Biyoga, separation, losing. Viyoga. Yoga viyoga, bhoga, balamanda. What is that? Pleasure and painful experiences. What does this mean? Pairs of opposites. Hita, anahita. Hita means friends. Anahita, enemies. Madhyama, neutrals who are neither friend nor enemy. Udasinata, he has nothing to do with you. Such people, all these are. Please note, friendship, enmity, or udasinata, letting go. All these are moods of the mind. And all these experiences are a delusion. Brahmapanda. It is a big delusion because everything is the play of the mind. Think. Please note, mind matters. And that is why somebody said, if you don't mind, it doesn't matter. Think. Think of both the sentences. Mind matters. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. When I am attached to somebody, anything happens to that person, I am affected. I am disturbed. Be it elation or deflation, in both levels, I am affected by the pros and cons happening to a person whom I am attached to. Think. All these are Brahmamanda, Panda. Brahma, delusion. Unnecessary hangover. Janamu maranu jahalagi jagajalu. My dear Bhrata, Janamu, taking birth. Maranu, death. Jaha, lagi jagajalu. All are illusory world. Taking birth in this world or dying away, going away from this world is an illusion. Think, think, think. More will come. Sampati, prosperity. Bipati, adversity. Karamu aru kalu, your destiny or time. Everything is an illusory aspect of this world. Dharani, land, property. Dhamu, house, my home. Isn't it? My home, my God, I want to beautify it. My interior should be beautiful. Everybody should praise my taste. How many people? They spend lakhs and crores for interiors. Why? It should look beautiful and everybody should praise me. House. Dharani, land. Dhamu, house. Dhanu, wealth. Very interesting. How many of us are running behind wealth? These days we find even Swamis run behind wealth. Sannyasis run behind wealth. Unfortunate. None of them. Do you remember Alexander? When he was killed, he made a statement, keep my hands out of the coffin. Let people know I won the entire world, but I don't carry a single grain of sand. Think. Can we take anything? This clock, okay. I will take this clock. I will hold this clock in hand and I will take it in my next janma. I will sleep. Why? I have paid a large price for that and therefore I will take it in my next janma and use it. No. You can't take even a grain of sand. What to talk of any other thing? People acquire, possess, indulge, embrace, enjoy all things and beings of the world. But when you go, Ram Naam eva satya hai. Isn't it? Ram Naam satya hai. What a beautiful statement. All these are, whims and fancies of our mind. Nothing you can carry when you go out of this world. Dharani, Dhamu, Dhanu, Pura, town. Oh, my place is so beautiful, Mysore is so wonderful. I can't stand Bangalore. I can't stand Mumbai. Appa! How many expressions have we seen? Pura, mind. Parivaru, family, relationships. All relationships belong to the body. Think. With reference to this body is my mother. With reference to this body is my father. With reference to this body, my brother, sister, auntie, uncle. With reference to the body only is a friend also. Neighbor, citizen of the Punya Bhumi Bharata. Reference is body alone. Is it not? This body is not me. Think. All saragu, naraku, jahan lagi vyavaharu, all kinds of transactions in the world is with reference to this body. Family, they are called what? Relationships, relatives. Gurudev used to say, my dear, they are only relatives, they are not absolute. Absolute is only one, Bhagavan. And you have given a Bhagavan, you are holding with all the relationships, and they actually don't hold you. They have aversion towards you. But you, oh my uncle, oh my auntie, my friend, my... Yo, Rama. Think. What is his body? Sheer matter. Akasha, Agni, Jala, Vayu, Prithvi. Panchamaha Bhutani, inert, insentient matter is this body. The moment that principle leaves the body, Ramanam Satya hai, your own sons, your own daughters, your own wife, everybody will see to it that the body is taken and cremated at the earliest. Within 48 hours, it will start decomposing. Within 48 hours, it will stink. Are we attached to this body? How funny, how stupid. All our entire life is based on the body attachment. Think. My beautiful house, my wonderful car, very expensive, high-end model, iPhone, latest, I don't know what is the number, 15, 16, 17, Bhagavan Jane. High-end model. I have got the most, high features laptop. All related to what? Physical body. I and mine. Ahankara, mamakara. This is the cause of all sorrows. Think. Minus this body, nothing. A dead body is, let us say, is lying down here. That dead body, that person, when he was alive, he had taken 2 crores loan. Bankers are waiting. The lenders are waiting. He is peaceful. Why? He is no more associated with the body. That is why we say he passed away. What is here? Think. Second thing, we don't say I palm, we say my palm. I hand, no, my hand. Meaning that when we say my relates to that which belongs to me, mine. Therefore, it must be something other than me for me to call it as mine. Think. A Sharira, we will see more in another portion where more details is being described. Sharira is only a nimitta. Therefore, this Sharira is actually not you, because subject is different from the object. My laptop, my computer, my phone, my mic, my Vigrahas, Rama Parivar Vigrahas, my Vigrahas. I brought it from Kerala. Belong to whom? To this Sharira? Think. As long as I may claim mine, it is only with reference to the Sharira. I am not. My hand cannot be I hand. Wrong English. Isn't it? When I say my hand, it is an object of my possession. Like I say, my phone. It is an object of my possession. Tomorrow I might change the phone. Isn't it? People keep changing phones. Everything changes in this life, please. Think. Because they are objects of the world. Think. Therefore, that which is an object cannot be me. I see the phone, I see my computer, I see the mic, I see the camera, I see the Vigraha, I see the photos, all of them I see. I am the seer. Those are the seen. That which is being seen are objects. The seer cannot become the object. Think. Dharani, Dhamu, Dhanu, Pura, Parivaru, Saragu, Naraku, Swarga and Naraka. Even that is included. Jaha, Lagi, Vyavaharu. Wherever there is a transactional world, it does not belong to me. Therefore, this body, what I claim as mine, cannot be me. Na iti. Mind. Oh, continuous flow of thoughts. Did you watch Ramayan? I wanted to watch. Then what happened? I changed my mind because I wanted to go somewhere. I thought I can see it later. Anyway, mobile, it is available. Because of that fact that it is available in the mobile, we think we will see later. We will never see. I changed my mind. Meaning, my mind must be an object of under my control that I can change. Therefore, I am neither the body nor am I the mind. Now I am happy, now I am sad, now I am angry, now I am bored, now I am sleepy. All these are various moods of the mind. I am aware of the happy mind, the sad mind, the boredom mind, sleepy mind. Think. I am aware of all. I also am aware of the deep sleep. When I come out, I say, oh, I slept like a log. That means I am aware of all these and, more important, the change of the mind at every interval. Yes or no? If I am the awarer of the mind's moods and the change of moods, mind is an object of my experience. Experiencer, I cannot be the experienced mind. Think. Intellect, though it doesn't function very many times, occasionally it wakes up and goes back to sleep. Even that is an object of my understanding. The decisions which are made with the help of the intellect also changes. Therefore, Dharani, which belongs to the body, Dhamu, house, which belongs again to the body, Dhanu, wealth, town, Pura, Parivaru, family, family belongs to the mind, Saragu, heaven, and Naraku, hell, wherever there are transactions. Vyavaharu, all of them are those which does not belong to me. Think. देखिय सुनिय गुनिय मन माही मोह मूल परमारथु नाही. In fact, whatever is being seen, whatever is heard, whatever is thought in the mind, whatever the decisions that are made in the intellect, moha moola, all of them are based on delusion. Moha moola, the source is moha. What is moha? Ignorance, ajnanam. Ajnanam of what? Ajnanam of my true nature, which is the very source for the body, mind and intellect to function in the world outside, minus which it is a dead carcass. Carbon, what is that? Calcium, carbon, phosphorus is the body. It is think. Think. And therefore, nothing, Sharira, Mana, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankara, and this whole prapancha is a game of the mind. In reality, nothing exists. Swamiji, what are you talking? Yes, this is all relativity. You know, we have this word called theory of relativity. Only with relation to body, mind and intellect, the entire world is there. Sapekshavada. In spiritual science it is said, Sapekshavada, theory of relativity. In the Supreme, none of them are there. They are all play of the mind, games of the mind. Bhagavan Ramchandra Ji is beyond all these things. Think. We will continue tomorrow. सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरि ओम. सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय.